this is being done live on Roosters Peacock on YouTube. All right. Now, hopefully, now on Libras, anybody who watched Libras, I'm not going to take that one down. This is a Scorpio reading, but I'm not going to be taking down Libra's reading. And the reason I'm not going to be taking the reading down is because I feel the messages are supposed to reach the Libras that is supposed to reach. Okay, Scorpio, let's get right on into it. I'm going to take and do some base oracle cards like I do for Coffee Time Tarot. If you've ever watched that, I do that live on Facebook on Roosters Peacock and Coffee Time Tarot each week. And I'm going to use the oracle cards, and as I get going on the oracle cards, it allows me to be able to give messages to more Scorpios than just a few. Okay. All right, Scorpios, February, show me. We got wide open. We've got compass. We've got rock bottom. We've got balance act. We've got protecting treasure. Now I don't always take these reversed because they're oracle cards. Okay, I'm going to be incorporating tarot cards here in just a minute. This is commitment reversed. Scorpio. Nice. A lot of zodiac signs have been getting this. Cleaning house. Listening. Oh my goodness, Scorpios. You guys got a lot going on here. No doubt. This is just going to be a general. So I'm not going to get too deep into it, but I guarantee you guys have got a lot. And with cleaning house, you guys are going to be cleaning house as well. Within self, around you, people, places, and things. I'm telling you, all zodiac signs, I'm pretty sure I'm going to see this in almost every single one. We've got rescue. We've got home. We've got golden palace. So there's great changes coming to some Scorpios. We've got intention. All right, here we go. And the last card, this is the card right here. This is going to be kind of the overall feel for the month. It says ride the wave. Okay, this giant, and it's going to feel like a giant wave for some, because Scorpios, you know what? I'm a Scorpio too, so I do understand this very clearly. This one right here, I'm going to tell you right now, this is not a wave of the past. I will tell you that right now. So definitely. Okay, normally I only take one card at the end for the base cards for the whole month, the whole feel, but you've got solitude too. But here's the thing. Did I not just say ride the wave? Okay, you don't sit here and think that it's going to be one of those waves that it was like the past, because I'm telling you, February is amping you up in a different way, and it's going to give you feels. You Scorpios, like I said, again, I'm a Scorpio too. You guys, everybody's going to be feeling this, but some of you are going to feel it more intense. This one right here is your feelers are basically getting out there. This is not the past. This is not going to bring back up the same past as it did before, like the same chaotic conflict. Okay, this is actually changing. And actually I can see this right here, because it's the two last cards here are golden palace and intention. All right. So whatever you put into it is what you're going to get back. So make sure it is very good what you're putting into it, Scorpio. All right, let's start with wide open. We've got the first card here is wide open. We've got compass, which some instantly with the compass right there, this instantly is finding direction. You know what? Instantly I would say it would be going in a certain direction. That sounds right too, but it's finding direction. You're finding your direction, and your intuition is definitely going to be on point. But here's the thing. I'm going to point it out again. It says ride the wave and solitude. Make sure that it's in a positive direction. Make sure that you're not sitting here thinking like it's going to feel like something from the past. Like it's where you want to just put out your stinger, or you feel like you have to fight, or you have to feel like you have to withdraw from people. That's not what this is about. This is definitely going to be changing, and it's probably going to be changing your life, but it's not like it was. That I definitely feel. I mean, 100%. We've got rock bottom. Some of you Scorpios, there will be great changes coming in. It may feel for a hot moment that it's just literally like rock bottom. Oh, that's where it's going to go. Okay, Scorpios, you guys are some of the on-point people for intuition. Big time. So when your guides are sitting here tapping you on the shoulder, if you ignore them, and Scorpios do have a tendency to be stubborn, and I do have a right to say this because I am one, when you've got being tapped on the shoulder, if you ignore it, or you decide to, if this has to do with the person or situation, if you're wearing rose-colored glasses around that situation, guaranteed, I do not see I haven't pulled tarot cards yet, but if I see the Tower, then we know exactly why. Because generally with Scorpios, the Tower comes out quite a bit. But that's because we're not just stubborn. It happens to be that the simple fact that we see one direction and one direction only sometimes. Now, not saying that Scorpios are not caring, feeling people, but this one, because they are, it's not necessarily a problem, but sometimes it can cause stumbling blocks. Now with this one right here, rock bottom, I think this is a heads up, a choice. February, the feels that you're going to be getting off of what's coming, and it's actually going to be popping in March, and it's going to be popping. Okay, so your guides are sitting here tapping you on the shoulder. As long as you have listened, and as long as you have done your, intuitively sit here and paid attention to the signs, because you've been shown signs. You've been shown signs, no doubt. If you have ignored it, guaranteed it will rear its ugly head. If you are a Scorpio who have sit here and literally wide open, literally right here, this is how it's telling you to go into February. Wide open, be wide open. What's that mean? Spiritually, intuitively, wide open to new experiences, because Scorpio, I'm telling you right here, there's great change coming. Okay, but it's all in how you perceive it. All right, if you decide to ignore it, then that's exactly, it's not. This is all about Scorpios who are going to have to change, but it's a good change. And if you're used to change not being good, or you're used to it always bringing the Tower or chaos and conflict, I'm telling you, this is not it. It does have a message that if you're deciding not to see situations, or instantly seeing the negative in these feelings you're having, then instantly I'm going to jump to clean the house, because you're going to, and I'm hearing clean it up, because you're going to have to clean it up within your head, within your heart, and within your soul. So that way, you need to be paying attention in February, big time. You need to really get that balancing. If you did not get the balancing, 2022, yes, this is a February reading, but 2022 was the year for getting balance. And it was a rocky road for a lot of you Scorpios, a lot. But here's the thing, is 2023 is the year of peace. But it's the year of, a lot of people misunderstood me on that. It's the year of peace within self. And you must have that, okay? Because there is great change. Some of you, I'm going to see different spectrums here. Some of you, I'm seeing commitment reversed. Okay, and there are thousands and thousands of Scorpios, so I'm going to try to get messages for more than just one or two. Okay, that's why I'm going to be jumping, and when I say I'm jumping, that means it's going to hit another Scorpio. Okay, so here I'm jumping, and I'm going to jump to the love spectrum real quick, because I'm seeing this. All right, I'm seeing it two different ways. We've got the commitment card reversed, and then I'll pull tarot cards on this. Okay, with the commitment card reversed, see this right here, wide open compass. You're being directed, you're being guided. Rock bottom. You may feel at rock bottom with this situation for whatever reason, and this is talking about a commitment. This is not going to hit home with every Scorpio. Okay, the balancing act right here. And for some of you, this is going to be hitting the Scorpios where I'm pulling out the relationship one. That's what I'm going to do on that one. It feels right. It feels right to give the messages since it's being done live. Let's see here. There they are. Okay. So to me, right here with the commitment reversed, that is an end of a commitment of some kind. All right. Instantly. That's what I get. Yep. But here's the thing. If you put it into your head, number one, your message is to begin February with these feelings you're having. Be wide open. You got to be kind of like the clouds. You kind of got to go with it. You got to kind of mold to the situation. You can't just see it one way and one way only. Okay, especially if it has to do with the commitment. Now, this is not just a love reading. I'm just getting messages. This one right here, if there is a lack of commitment, I hear that as well. However this applies to you in the love spectrum, I'll show you the card here in just a second. This one right here is you need to be open. You need to be wide open to the situation, period. Okay, you need to see it from not in just one way. You have to see it in different ways. You need to see it from the other person's perspective as well. Because, again, and since this is being done live, I'm going to tell you, I'm a Scorpio too, so I understand this. So if you are not wide open and you're only seeing it in one way, then that's where a barrier ends up happening, right? I'm going to tell you right now. Oh, nice. This is only going to go for the ones where it's not, where you're having a massive amounts of stuff where it's not going to work out. Okay. If you know, Scorpios know if it's not going to work, generally you get real quiet. You don't say anything, but you've already got your plans in action. If you got your plans and actions and you know it's not going to work, then you stick to your guns. Okay. But this is the ones where something is just, it's usually somebody is just bracing and they're not moving, right? They're not open. They're closed. Okay, so if you've been closed up, if it's you, then you need to open up. And this is something about a lack of commitment. Okay, this one right here is talking about, we've got the hammer, sabotage, rebuilding. Okay, working on it. It's going to take work. This is something that if it feels like a couple's reading. It truly does. Not the whole thing, just this message. So you know what? You have to work on it. You have to be persistent on working on it. Okay, you're not going to be able to go, this is where this is right here. This is the end messages right here. So the message I have in a love scenario, and it also feels like it could be in a family scenario, but it's definitely on a love scenario as well with the I like you card. This one right here, it says ride the wave. This is the final cards for the month. And solitude. This is how you're going to want to feel like going within solitude with yourself. You need to write, but this is what you should do instead of what you did in the past, which is go into solitude, to take and pull yourself back away from the situation because enough's enough. Okay, you need to take and kind of go with the ebb and flow. You need to ride the wave. All right, this wave is very small. This wave is actually smaller. Don't make it bigger than what it is. That is the message. Okay, yep. Da-dum, da-dum. And another message I have for some Scorpios, if it has to do with the love scenario, is literally, it says unchain your heart. Okay, unchain yourself. Okay, let's get back to the other one here. Jumping on, and now here's where I jump. Okay, so we're back to the general messages for Scorpio. So definitely your message starting into February, because I'm telling you, the snow moon is definitely going to, you guys are probably already amping up a little bit, or you feel like your feelers out and you're just like, you might not be able to see clearly. You're probably getting plenty of messages, but you're not sure exactly what this extra feeling you're having. Is something being hidden? Is, what's going on? Something's not quite right. Or I feel something coming. Is it going to be a storm? I'm seeing a storm card in my head, but I don't see it here. Okay. Don't make more out of it than what it is. Give it a minute. Okay. Be wide open. Okay. There's a new experience coming, a new experience. And it's all in how you see stuff. You must be flexible, okay, with your mind. There's no more just putting up the wall and going within solitude. Okay. You must take and ride the wave. All right. You just have to go with the flow. And see, with the two dolphins right here, it's not just you. So this is definitely more than just you. All right. That's another message. But here's the thing, is in February, you have a choice, big choice, right? Because you're being led. We've got the compass. You know the direction you're supposed to be going in. You know this. And see, with the rock bottom right here, it's a choice. Okay. You're not going to, here's the thing. It's a choice. I'm going to say this again. Rock bottom. It's in how you perceive it. Okay. Sometimes, and I will use this as an experience, because here's the thing, rock bottom. Some Scorpios, you may feel like you've lost everything. Some Scorpios, you may feel like you just lost the love of your life. Some Scorpios may be feeling like they've lost their direction. Okay. It's all in how you perceive it. Do you remember when I said you're going to get that tap on the shoulder from your guides? If you don't pay attention to them, then you are going to, I don't see the tower yet. I haven't pulled the tarot cards yet, but I'm telling you, if there is a tower shows up or some kind of chaotic moment that shows up, guaranteed it's because that group of Scorpios did not pay attention. But if you are on point, paying attention and wide open to new experiences, which is not something Scorpios normally do. They're not ones to change. Not the best to be wide open on it, but they have been developing this, and it is time to be wide open and just go with the flow. Go with it. Ride the wave. Okay. This is a temporary wave. This wave is not going to last very long. And what I mean by not very long is it's what you put up in your head. Okay. So how bad it's going to be for you? See, is it going to be fine, or is it going to be bad? Okay. It's all in how you perceive it. That's exactly how February is going to be. So especially around the moon, you will be feeling this pull. It's rock bottom. To see, there's two different paths here. This is a completion. This is a complete end. This is no more. All right. This is a complete end. And I'm surprised I don't see the past and present and the here and now card like I have for most of the other Zodiac signs, because that's it. That's it. You're being asked to be in the here and now. Yep. Okay. So we have the the Eight of Swords right here. This one right here, do you see how she has a blindfold? This is the message. Do not walk into February with a blindfold on, not seeing everything for what it is, because I'm going to put that over top of rock bottom, because this, feeling like you're restricted, feeling like you don't have enough, okay? Yep, feeling like you're trapped or backed in a corner, okay? Because that's when Scorpios come out with their stingers, and that's when you can't think straight, all right? Because there's one track mind for you Scorpios when people trap you in a corner, and that is to take care of it, okay? But you're not thinking stuff out. So you need to be wide open, and wide open, get your feelers out and feel this ahead of time, all right? So it's literally, if you guys didn't watch the Coffee Time Tarot that I do, it is up on my YouTube. We do that live on Facebook every week. And I'm telling you, that one right there is going to go right along with it. It's how you perceive it. This is not something that, it may seem like it's definitely life-changing, but it doesn't have to be a tower moment. Do you see what I'm saying? Because you're being guided. You're being guided from an old way to a new way and a better way. That's what I'm getting, okay? But you may be feeling like you're on a tightrope. And if this is around a person, this is not going to apply for all Scorpios, but if you feel like it's a tightrope, like you're kind of just like about to fall over because, you know, you're tiptoeing around somebody, don't do that. Don't do it. This is going to come to an end, all right? But you need to balance your logical with your feelings big time, because Scorpios being a water sign, you're definitely lean more towards your emotional side. Yep. Okay, so if stuff is taken away, and just especially, I'm not talking about people. If you do have somebody that you do lose, then and I feel that's going to apply. There it is, Gemini Christmas. I knew that was going to pop up. You know what? Okay, some of you, this is going to have to do with a relationship. Here's the commitment right here. Okay, but see, the thing with it is you're being guided in a different way of thinking. Okay, not saying that, okay, if you, again, I'm going to say this, if you're in a relationship to where, and this is not just a love reading, I'm just giving messages and it's hitting on the love spectrum at this moment. This one right here, if you're sitting here in a relationship and you know it's come to an end, then you need to release it. Don't self-torture yourself on it. Know it ended for a reason and let it go. Don't be sitting here playing a balancing act trying to make something work. If it is a relationship where you know that maybe there was something said and you weren't open at the time, open up and see it from somebody else's perspective. Okay, that's what I'm getting, because there's lack of commitment here. That's what I'm getting. All right, so something is ended or there's a lack of commitment. The saying on that one is, whoever's supposed to be with you, they will make their way back to you. Okay, people, places, things, if it's meant to be in your life, they will make their way back to your life. Okay, it's not something that you need to wait, no matter what age you are. Any older Scorpios will tell you, if it's meant to leave, let it go. If it's meant to come back, it'll come back. Okay, but this one right here, for some of you, there's actually, it's literally changing how you see it, instead of secluding yourself, going within yourself with solitude, because that's how it's going to make you feel. Instead, you just ride the wave. That's what you need to do. That is your suggestion, is ride the wave if it has to do with the relationship aspect. I'm going to take that one back up. All right, yep. Because it could be very quickly. Some of you Scorpios may be learning a truth. Yep. Some of you, and it's been confusing. That's what I'm saying, the feelers. When I first started doing the reading, it felt like, you know, Scorpios have got their feelers out big time. And they've got that stinger ready. They just know that somebody somewhere is not saying something. Okay. Not for everybody, but I'm telling you right now, not everything. You need to be wide open. And this is actually, even if it ends up feeling like a tower moment, don't react like the past to this. Okay, and this is, I'm going to say this one more time, and then I'm going to let this one go. If this has to do with a commitment, this is only going to hit a very few Scorpios. If you're at a commitment and it's at the end, and you know it's done, then it's done. Okay, just leave it there. If this is a commitment, and you're at that, you're sitting here and you just know it's going to end, and this and that, but you were sitting here and you've secluded yourself, and everything else, you know, in general was okay and everything, but it's just you feel kind of left out in the cold. That's what I'm seeing. The Five of Pentacles, I'm seeing the left out in the cold, just not having enough, a lack of commitment and all this other stuff. Okay, sometimes you need to slow down on that, because you can cause your own tower moment. Okay. Yep. hitting rock bottom. Okay, so if there is some kind of event that comes around in the love spectrum, and I'm going to switch back to the normal spectrum of just general Scorpio reading here in a minute, but this needs to hit home with somebody. This one right here, you need to take the blindfold off to the situation and see it for what it is, and not be reacting like the past. Here is where you need to be open, because there is change coming. There is great change coming. Okay, for that group of Scorpio, there is big change coming, but you need to you need to ride the wave. You don't need to lock yourself away. That's the thing. And that's the thing with Scorpios, is while they're thinking stuff out, they don't realize that they're locking themselves away from people. And sometimes it's people that you care about, which may present them as no commitment. All right. So however this applies to you, do not withdraw yourself from people. Okay. In general, this is asking you to change, to be different, because, oh, here it is. Remember, okay, if you guys did not watch the Coffee Time Tarot, I've been talking a lot about the 10 of Wands or the 10 of Cups. It's your choice. This is your choice. All right. This could be a 10 of Cups month. All right. Even if something came to an end, it's all in how you perceive it. If something is something, people, places, things are supposed to leave your life, let them go. And yes, Scorpios, you're one of the toughest signs as well. I can put on my fingers and toes, you know, the numbers of the Zodiac signs that are some of the toughest ones. You guys are tough. You can get through this. All right. This is just because you feel like you're sitting here. I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles in my head, juggling stuff constantly. And I'm going to, oh, here's a message that's going to hit home with somebody. Okay. This is just a quick message. If you're juggling two people, you might want to reevaluate that, because that's going to blow up in your face. I just got that big time. Yep. The other message for the balancing act is, it's almost like you're feeling we're bouncing back. We're off the love spectrum now. With the balancing act there and hitting rock bottom, instantly with wide open and compass, do know that you're being led on the right direction. And Scorpios, you guys are very determined. There is no stopping. I mean, literally, once you put your mind to it, there's no stopping you. It's just not going to happen. Okay. But here's the thing. Yep. This is whether it's business, it's some kind of, yeah, you know what? I don't know if it's just business. It is a one-track mind. There it is again. I'm going to take it. Here's the Tower card. This is the warning. Okay. I'm going to put this over here, and it goes with solitude. It's talking about being wide open. The compass, okay? The compass you have a choice on how to go about this. It's like you have your eye on a prize, or you have an eye on a one way of thinking, or you have your eye on accomplishing a goal. Okay, sometimes with Scorpios, when you get going, it's like go, 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 and then till you burn out. Okay, that's where rock bottom comes in. So you need to have the balancing act. You need to bring balance back into this, okay? Not doing it like before. You have to have balance with this. It's being wide open to the new experience. Take it as it comes. This is actually protecting your treasures. Maybe it's a need for more money. Maybe, and sometimes your treasures are family and friends and lovers, okay? However this applies to you. The message for this group of Scorpio here I have is we've got commitment reversed. Maybe one of the problems might be that once you start on something, you might have a trouble completing the task because you end up burning yourself out, or you get tired, okay? Or you just it makes you feel like you want to go into solitude, which causes the Tower. And sometimes that happens within self. Whatever this is about, here's the thing, Scorpios, all around your life, you're going to be cleaning house, inside, outside. We're talking about internally, spiritually, soulfully. February, you're going to be doing this. A lot of signs are doing a lot of this in March. I don't think Scorpios are going to be doing that. You've already started. Matter of fact, you got your feelers out, and you've really been evaluating people, especially people that are around you. All right. I do feel that there is some confusion. All right. You can't see everything. I don't care how you are. I can't see everything. I can read, but I can't see everything. So do not beat yourself up because you don't know everything. Go with your gut. Go with your feeling. Okay. Continue cleaning house. Do you need to clean it up? Is there something in your life about yourself that you need to clean up? People, places, and things. Clean it out. Clean it up. If you need to stop a habit of your own, clean it up. Okay? Because I'm telling you, March is going to be a heck of a busy month for you as well. Big time. Big, huge life changes coming for people. I'm telling you. This one right here, we've got listening. All right? Instantly, I hear it's slow down, because you know what? When you get on a one-way track, Scorpio, Sometimes it's like you got all these ideas in your head, and when it's hard to listen and pay attention to other people, instantly it's slow down and listen. Really, truly listen to what other people are talking to you about. Okay, that is a message. The other one is here with cleaning house and listening. It's showing me music. And I don't know about all you other ones, but me as a Scorpio, I'm telling you right now, listening to music, it can be freeing, right? And sometimes that's how I get my messages. I get messages through music. Some of you Scorpios are the same. Definitely. Okay, so definitely just if there's stuff that is you're feeling like you're clustered around and just like you just can't do it, you know, look around your house. Some of you are literally going to be doing your spring cleaning early. And I mean, it's all across the board. It's not just cleaning your house, but there's definitely going to be cleaning. Okay, it's time to do it because you feel this wave coming here pretty soon. But your suggestion, it may be a tower moment. It may be chaos. It may be confusion, but it's not like the past. I'm going to tell you right now. It's clearing the way for the future. This one right here is ride the wave. Just go with it. Just go with your gut on it. You know this. Go with it. So if you need to clean it up, clean it up. You need to clean people out of your life, clean them out. Get it going. All right. But do know you're on point about that. But don't overthink it. Go with your feelers on it. All right. Don't get into fear. Don't get into anxiety because Scorpios are not the best at changing. They're not the best at, they like it a certain way. You know, don't get me wrong. They're very adventurous. But here's the thing. This is a change that you can't see everything. And that's where the, oh my God, moment comes in. Okay. It's going in the right direction. I'm going to tell you right now. All right. Tell me a little bit about cleaning house. We have the Fool card. I don't feel this is a foolish person. This is the 0 in the major arcana. And this one right here, immediately, you're starting from scratch. It's starting life from scratch. Some of you, it may literally be starting life from scratch, but it's starting from 0, from a clean slate. Something brand new. Okay? Yep. Freedom from something that's been dragging you down. People, places, and things. It's freedom. It's a brand new beginning. Okay? Pay attention. Pay attention in February. You will definitely be amping up around the moon. I have no doubt whatsoever. But you are going to be cleaning it up and cleaning it out. Yep. Some of you may actually having to be taking trips. Literally. Little trips. However that applies to you. And I know we're all in vehicles and little trips all the time. But no, this is definitely going to hit home with some Scorpios. This new beginning is connected to trips. All right. Some of them, it might be towards the end of February. Some of you, it's going to be in March. But it's definitely life-changing. That's what it feels like. Some of you, this new beginning is because you're cleaning it up and you're cleaning it out. Is because there's a lack of commitment somewhere. Whether it's you or somebody else, you are cleaning it up. So if you've been sitting on the fence about, you know, sometimes people get in comfort zones, even if you're not supposed to be, and here we go, I'm slipping back into the relationship part here. Even if it's like you get into patterns, right? You get into patterns and it's, I won't say it's necessarily comfortable, but you get used to it. I'll get around to it another day. I'll take care of this another day. No, this is lack of commitments. You're going to start a new beginning. And this could be the beginning stages of planning. All right. And anybody who knows Scorpios, and you Scorpios definitely know this. So if you're cross watching, if you got a Scorpio that is no longer committed to you, watch the signs, because I tell you what, there's something that you must have messed up. That's all I got to say. Because Scorpios are one of the most dedicated people ever. I'm going to tell you, most likely, if you're getting, that's where the solitude comes for some. You may be withdrawing from people. Because with Scorpios, once you're done with something, you will become quiet. You will sit there and you will already have it planned out and done in your head. Okay, moving back on to, let's go rescue. Okay, we got rescue card. We've got home. Okay, so some of you Scorpios, there's a big change. We're flipping back now. General sign read for everybody. Rescue the home, Golden Palace intentions. I'm telling you, for some of you, there is great change, even maybe a complete relocation in your home. And you're feeling this, change, but you almost feel like it's a tower moment that's coming. You feel like it's going to be like the past. You feel like it's going to be something going to be taken and ripped away from you again. Yeah, people, places, or things. But this is a big change. I'm telling you, with the Golden Palace right here, this is not the change that you should be fearing. But this, that because it's not known, it becomes a fear. All right, rescue. Let me see with rescue, because I see in several things with rescue here. All right. In February, we've got the Page of Swords. All right, there's messages coming in. It is going to be delayed. It's not going to be, you're going to feel like you're supposed to be, like a message is coming in. That's what you're going to feel. Like it's supposed to be coming in. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Where's it at? Oh my God. And it's like, you're going to feel, and it's connected to your living, to how you live and stuff. You feel like something's going to just probably go into the Tower moment. That's what I feel. There's definitely news coming. Oh, I show you. 10 of Cups. Okay, this time, even if you do have a complete ending and you do have possibly a Tower moment that comes down, that chaos and conflict is how you're going to perceive it. Okay, even if you have everything taken away from you. Been there, done that. Okay, but you are strong and you will be able to take and go from there. So what I'm telling you is, you've got this. There is no reason whatsoever to pull yourself completely back into, put your stinger out and sit here and just totally pull yourself away from people. Okay, it's time to stand up, step up, stand out, and actually work for what you want, because you're being pushed in a direction that is actually going to free up the rest of your life, if that makes sense to you. Okay, so this is right here. You need to have a little bit more patience, and patience is the key here. Yes, I understand patience, but the news is going to be a little bit delayed, but that's because what you're feeling is what's coming in March. All right, and this, for a lot of you, is surrounding around your home. Okay, some of you may have a change, and we've got the owl. The owl is sitting in here. The owl is in a lot of these oracle cards. Okay, but with this one right here at the home, some of you may actually be relocating. Okay, and it may give you that, oh my God, I gotta make a decision. Okay, for whatever reason, because it's a big change, but you're going to have to be called to take a leap of faith. Others of you, there's a change. Oh, what's this change about? Yep, I'll take that one because I already had that. 10 of Cups. Some of you, it's about family. There's family coming back together. There's reunions. Okay, some families are coming together. Some of you, it may be, if you're the one that has the lack of commitment within some kind of relationship. Here I am bouncing back to that again. This, that's what I thought. Okay. If you're feeling like there's a lack of commitment, or you're the one that's doing it and it's based on fear, then you need to look at it from a different perspective, as wide open. Okay. Be more open, because it's not always going to be like it was before. That's what I get. Okay. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles. This definitely surrounds, it surrounds family. 100% it does surround family, but it's also your financial well-being as well. Okay. This is actually, no matter what is happening with the Golden Palace and the 10 of Pentacles and the home, for some of you, home is where the heart is. Home, it feels like home. After you get through this little hiccup, and that's how you need to look at it, as a hiccup. It doesn't matter if there's a complete end. Do not let yourself hit rock bottom. Do not let yourself do it like you did before. Okay, do not stick yourself in a corner and think for hours. Okay, that's not what this is about. You already know. You just need to go with the waves. You can feel the change, but you don't know all the answers. Okay, Scorpios, we can't always get all the answers. It's just not going to happen. You're going to have to take a leap of faith on this one. All right. And I think February, you guys are going to be getting a good taste of this. And it may put you in that mode like, oh my God, okay, who's hiding what from me? What's going on? I can feel something. Something's changing. I don't know if I like this. Okay, don't let that brain go crazy. Don't do it, because you know what? Some of you there may actually be some kind of financial windfall that comes in. This actually, with the 10 of Pentacles, this is a decent lump sum of money for some of you, which, in America, it's going to be tax season. But, well, we'll see how it goes this tax season, right? Anyway, some of you, it could be revolving around an inheritance. Others of you, but I'm telling you, I'm showing 10 after 10 after 10. It's a completion. It's a completion of the old way of how your life's been. And this is another one. And what I mean by that is, it's not the same patterns all the time. It's not going to continue to be the same patterns all the time, because you're making an active choice to be wide open. And that is your suggestion. Actually, I'm supposed to say it's not just a suggestion. You really should be wide open to this, because the simple fact is it depends on how, your month depends on, it's all by choice. If you choose to react the old way, then that's all you're going to get, right? You're going to get the chaos. You're going to get the tower. You're going to get the rock bottom. I'm going to get solitude. You need to ride the wave. You need to be wide open. Yep. Because what is all this leading to, even though it may feel rocky at first, or you may feel like you're constantly doing a balancing act, okay? That's what it feels like. This one right here, big time. Tell you what, I can tell you right now, what's happening in February, even though it may not feel quite comfortable, because there's fear. There's fear involved here somewhere. I feel it. But this is making way for a solid foundation. So everything that's been rocky is going to be removed. Some of it may not be comfortable. Others of you, just because you can't see it, this is the end result. The 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family, okay? That's what you're getting. Support. You have more support than what you know. So just remember, in February, you're not alone. So don't, whoa, I accidentally didn't. Yeah. Oh, I said there was a decision, right? You have to make a decision. And I think there's actually literally a making decision. See, the Golden Palace. Let's go over this real quick. Golden Palace. Okay, this is how it's going to be. There's going to be, I think there's an offering coming, and there's intentions, and you have to put the intentions to it. And you know what? Okay. With intentions right here. This is a brand new beginning. Do you see the egg? Do you see the owl? And do you see the dandelion? What do you do with dandelions? You blow them and you make a wish. Did you have a wish that's surrounding around your home, around your happiness, around your family, around your stability? Make your wish. So don't overpower your whole month of February within fear because you can't see everything. Don't pull yourself into solitude. If you have to take a moment to go ahead, and it's okay. We all need time by ourselves. But this one right here, the wise old owl, okay? The owls are future prediction, okay? It is good. This is a brand new beginning, and it's in a wish fulfilled. That's what I get. It doesn't have to be this tower moment. Don't turn it into a full-blown tower moment, okay? Because it really doesn't need to be. Why? Because what could be making you do this? And this could be, let me see here. Let me think about this. There's a decision coming. And it's a decision that you can't be putting off. You need to do this decision. All right? Don't turn it into a tower moment. Here's judgment. And this is going to be, if you've got other people around you, then this judgment is going to be for the benefactor of other people around you as well. But this is going to be a quick decision. You must make this decision quickly. And it may give you the real quick tower moment. I have to go within myself. I've got to get away from people. Your message is, don't do that. Here's your decision. Here's another decision you have to make. I'm not going to go and withdraw from everything and people. I'm going to sit here. I'm not going to let fear. I'm not going to let the unknown. I'm going to ride the wave. I'm going to be open to this experience for the first time. I'm going to see it from a different light. I'm not going to sit here and believe it's going to be something that's happened in the past. I'm not going to sit here and react like I have before. I'm going to go with the ebb and flow. I'm going to sit here and just go with it. Scorpio, go with it in February, because the end result is wish fulfilled, even though that gut intuition you're feeling is not what you're feeling. You know, that's not, I mean, what you're feeling. How do I put this? The end result is wish fulfilled. Okay. Don't let your brain get away from you to the point that you turn it into a tower moment like Scorpios can. And yes, I'm a Scorpio. I understand this. Don't do it. There could be a sudden upheaval that happens, but do know it's for the right reasons. All right? Be wide open. Ride the wave. Go with it. There will be a lot of unanswered questions in February. You will get those answers towards the end of February and into March. Okay, it's coming, but it's showing me happy family. It's completions, the 10 of Pentacles, everything finally coming together after it fell apart. It will not feel like that when it happens, but here's your new beginning here. This new beginning, no matter how it's happening in your life, you're being pushed in the correct direction. That's what I feel. Okay, Scorpio, let me go ahead and I'm going to do a closing thought. And you know what? I don't know about all you other Scorpios, but I still take that. I have been feeling massive, massive change coming. I have been feeling around the moon. The snow moon on February 5th. And then on YouTube, I did do some shorts if you haven't watched those, because I've just been on this snow moon. You're going to feel it. You're probably already feeling it. Okay, closing messages for Scorpio for February. I'm telling you, March is going to be busy, so you guys make sure that don't let your heads get away from you. And you know what? Think in a positive direction. Change your perspective if you start feeling like you're going back into a negative perspective. Because sometimes, you know, this is going to have a taste to it like it's just going to be utter destruction. And it's not. Okay, no matter what happens, it's really not. It's leading you in the path that you're supposed to be. And sometimes people don't listen. So you're not just nudged, you're shoved. Okay, but it's a good one. Wish fulfilled at the end. The happy home life, the happy family. It's just being content in life. It's not going to happen immediately. You won't be able to see most of this until March. I'm going to tell you that right now. But it's going to feel like it's going down the same old road. It's So if people, places, and things need to leave your life, let them go freely. Yep. And clean it up. If you have anything in your life you need to clean it up now. Okay, so hold your vision. Expect powerful change. It's coming. All right, Scorpio. I'm going to be doing Sagittarius's live next. I'm going to take a quick break, and I will see you guys on the next one. Talk to you guys later. Bye.